Hi, I'm Kevin Janelle, and I'm a deacon here at Calvary, focused on vision and discernment. And there's a moment that I've had more than once, which you've likely had as well, and someone asked me, hey, so where do you go to church? And I pause for just a second, not because I don't want to answer, but because I want to make sure that I get it right. And I usually start with something like, oh, I go to the church. It's on Hamden and Monaco in Denver. And it's a place where people can really be themselves and where you can ask great questions. And we like to say that we're open to all and closed to none. And then I share, so I go to Calvary Baptist Church of Denver. And sometimes I can see it. Maybe it's a shift. Maybe it's a question they have, or maybe it's even an assumption. And I find myself wanting to say, hey, before you decide what all that means, let me tell you what it's actually like. And we're an American Baptist church, which is different than a Southern Baptist church, just in case they don't know the difference. Because what I experience at Calvary and what sometimes people assume are not always the same. And these listening sessions that we're going to have and what they're all about is not starting with the name or starting with statements and reviewing those, but really starting with what's our story? Why do we come to Calvary? And what do we experience here? And what have you experienced here? And how would you like to describe the community to someone who's never walked through our doors? So in the coming weeks, we're going to invite you into small listening groups, listening sessions. And it's a chance for your voice to be a part of something that's important, not as a vote but really as a part of a shared story that's still unfolding for us. So before we make any decisions about our vision statement, our mission statement, or potentially looking at a name change, we really want to understand who we are at our best. Because when we can clearly name our story, we can live it more fully and we can share it more faithfully. We hope that you will join us because the future of Calvary's story is not something that's decided for our congregation, but it's something that we can discover together.